Good evening, world. It's 8:38 p.m. in the evening, Eastern Standard Canada time, right? So all you guys on my side of the world, you guys are all still awake. It's nighttime, evening time. All you guys in the West Coast in Canada and the States, it's like what? It's about 5 right now, 5:30 right now for you guys in the evening. And all you guys who live on the East Coast of Canada and the States, you guys are at the same, pretty much the same time, right? 8 o'clock. And all you guys on the other side of the world, you guys are sleeping, obviously. You guys are all sleeping. So all the people in Europe, China, Japan, Africa, also those guys are all sleeping right now. And you guys will enjoy my video, obviously. You guys better enjoy this series once again. I'm saying that. Because once I'm king with VJ, I'm peacing out. You're not gonna be saved. So I got my doctor's appointment over with today, obviously. It's really annoying. Didn't I only wait because I have an appointment, I only wait like 2-3 minutes at the doctor's. Because I have scheduled appointments, obviously, and then I had like a 15-minute interview. The nurse told me I should eat what my diet plan, all that stuff. Yeah, obviously. And my next appointment is next year in like mid-January. So yeah, doctor's appointments are really annoying. I can't stand doctor appointments. I don't mind doctor's appointments as long as you don't have to wait long. If you have a scheduled appointment, you won't have to wait long. You'll wait like 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. Whereas if you go in as a walk-in, you're gonna wait like an hour, 2 hours, something crazy. You go to the hospital, you have to wait. Yeah. I remember when they threw me in the hospital 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago now, in early 2020, obviously. When I went to the hospital, I had to wait like 2 hours, 3 hours. Just. They took me upstairs, the mental health section, right? Obviously, and yeah, it sucked being in that hospital. The hospital serves you shitty food too, shitty fucking food, man. Yeah. Hence why I'm gonna be very generous with the actors and crewmen. I'm not gonna serve them cheap food, man. Like, don't serve them beef, potatoes, and pasta, that kind of stuff. No, man. Like, that stuff's not bad, but, like, it's shittier food. Serve them unheard of luxury food. That way, they're happy. You keep them happier, and they'll work harder for you. As I told you, there's nothing worse than working in the wilderness for 1 year. It's probably going to take me a good year to film Zanus. There's nothing worse than waiting in the wilderness, working in the wilderness for 1 year, and you're getting served, like, all day, and you're getting served shittier food. No, serve them good food. All you can drink milkshake, soft drinks, and a luxury buffet menu. But don't have a bunch of food. Otherwise, you're gonna. I can easily have a bunch of food, but if you do that, you're gonna end up wasting a lot of food. Like, have a luxury menu, but keep it pretty small. Don't have it crazy. Where you have a bunch of food. You have a good, like, I don't know, 8, 10 options of food. That's enough. So I'm saying you don't have to have 20, 30 options of food. Otherwise, you're gonna waste money. You have a bunch of food, you're gonna end up wasting money. That's why people, yeah, I even keep the menu small. That way you don't waste money. Yeah, Peter. You know it's a luxury buffet. I want to keep the menu small. Serve nice food, but make sure you have a salad bar, a veggie salad bar. That way you can balance your meat with your salad and all that stuff. Guaranteed the nutritionist will tell the actors, look, while you're working, you can eat the junk food, but it doesn't hurt to take one plate of veggies and all that stuff and eat one plate of veggies. That way you get your nice vitamins and nutrients from the veggies, and you eat the fatter food for the protein, for the energy. Because the actors need energy when they film. They need to eat the junk food, obviously. They need meat in their body. They also need the vitamins and nutrients that the veggies give, obviously, right? That's why both meat and veggies are important. Meat's good for protein. You get energy, and veggies is good for the vitamins, the nutrients in your body, obviously. So I'm saying, I'll only make a good 1 hour video, guys, and I'll watch my video with you guys. I'm not gonna make a full video because yeah. And later on tonight, I'll watch John Campea on my TV. Watch some John Campea. Watch his show. That's an interesting show, man. I recommend you guys check him out. John Campea. You're welcome on your channel up there. That's what I say. Yeah. You guys will love John Campea's show. I recommend you check out Raw Mayor Burnett, Star Wars Theory, Neotooth, right? Overlord DVD. Those guys all have interesting channels. Midnight Edge, Critical Drinker. They all have interesting channels. Some there. Yeah, my Sky Source company will be the best brand in the entertainment industry, guys. It looks gonna be crazy. It'll be the best brand in the entertainment industry. And that's why all the Hollywood actors are gonna want to work for me so bad. It looks gonna be crazy. They're gonna want to work for me so bad. All the what? All the Hollywood actors, man. It's gonna be crazy, yeah. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have Sky Source News on my website too. Yeah, you know how you have Variety, all those news companies. Yeah, I'm gonna have a section called Sky Source News, and that's where all the news will be featured. So you need to hire the web designer. I can have him type, but what I'll do is I'll hire these people, pay them contractors to interview Peter, me, VJ, his wife Fran, Barry Osler, and the 17 and the actors, obviously, and then they interview them. You even interview some of the crewmen. Interview the photographers and the the graphic designers if you want to. I'm gonna put you guys to work. You need to interview a lot of people. You can pay those guys a nice salary for it. Pay those guys a good 30, 40 grand a year pay them, sign them to a nice like $120,000 deal, 40 grand a year to interview the actors. I'm not gonna pay them 150K to rip me off. Pay them 140K to interview all the actors. You can do that. But it's a telecom. They interview the actors, and my web designer, when he closes on the website, he writes it all down. Put your web designer to work. Yeah, I don't pay you a lot of money for nothing. They have a recorder. They record the interview, and the web designer listens to the interview, and he has to type out all the stuff that was written. It's a lot of work. That's why I pay your web designer a nice 300 like plus $1,000 salary. It's hard for you, obviously. There's something amazing for our website. Use and you have the digital ad magazine featured on the website. They interview the stars. Yeah, it looks like amazing. They interview John Boyega. They interview Von Joe. They interview me, EJ, Peter Jackson, Zen. Yeah, man. You're gonna have press conference when you sign actors. I'm gonna have press conference. So it's a press conference, but it's a written press conference. Like whatever you interview actors, they write down news. I'm not gonna have a thing like sports where they sign. No, in Hollywood when they sign people, they don't have press conferences. They keep it all behind the scenes. They just have all these telecom interviews, like that get featured on Variety, Deadline, all these companies. So Sarah, New York Times, Post, right? All these companies, obviously. And I'll make Xans for $1 billion. So I'll put a bit more into the movie. That way I pimp it up more. I'll make it for a flat $1 billion. 10 million towards the doc, 410 towards salaries, 580 towards the movie. So I'm gonna pour probably a good 430, even 450, 460 dollars towards special X CGI, and the rest because guaranteed I'm gonna have money left over in the sections. The camera budget, the extras, the costumes, armor, weapons, receiver, the mask. You know what I'm saying? The set building, I'll probably have a couple million left over. All that I'm gonna pour out. The 17 million left over, I'm gonna pour that towards the budget. That's why you're looking at like 440, 450 million also with special effects, man. They're like crazy. In Hollywood, they only put like 30 million, 40 million towards specials for the big budget movies. But movies made for 100 million, chances are they put a good 25 and 30 million also towards special effects. You get a movie like that. Well, imagine putting 400 plus million, 450, 40 million. Yeah, it's kind of unheard of world. Better than Pandora, yeah. Better than Pandora, Avatar, better than all those movies that came out now. And Avatar has high tech technology, and Zanes will blow it out of the water. Most expensive movie franchise ever made. The three Hobbit movies were made for like 645 million, and I'm making my movie for $1 billion, almost double the amounts. My company will blow out of the water, yeah. Yeah, I'm only gonna make a 1 hour video, guys, because they might take away the cord earlier, and I want to watch John Campea and all those guys. I want to watch John Campea show and all that stuff. That's why I'm gonna what. I've been watching. I've been caught up All John Campa's recent videos in the past like week, I watched like all those videos pretty much. His open mic, his I watch his live shows. I don't watch his live like full show. I don't watch the highlights because the highlights are only like small clips of the show. I watched the whole like 2 hour show. There. Yesterday I watched it. I was hooked. I'm like, this is sick. It pumps me up for Scott's obviously. Every time I watch John Campbell and Robert every day, it pumps me up for Scott's because I'm gonna be a movie star. I'm gonna be the CEO, the co-founder. Me and Vijay will be the co-founders of Sky Source, and we'll be the CEOs. And John Favreau and Nick Filoni will be the co-CEOs. Or I might make them president of Sky Source, and me and Vijay are the CEOs. Or you can make them co-CEOs. We'll see what happens. I'll either make John Favreau, or I might hire someone else. There's other good candidates in Hollywood who are good for my for James Gunn. All those guys are all good candidates, obviously. There. If you want to grab James from DC, you have to offer him a lot of money. As DC's probably paying him a lot of money. If you offer James Gunn a $50 million deal with the royalties and you pay him like a rich salary, a rich yearly salary, and a rich bond, that's like 25 million bonuses, you're now competing with Hollywood. As CEOs in Hollywood make like 25 million bonuses. That's how much I'm paying him for his bonus. And yeah, I give him like $50 million of the royalties. I'm now easily competing with Hollywood. That's a lot of money. James Gunn does not make that kind of money in Hollywood. My guess, he doesn't make that. He doesn't make that kind of money. So Zayas I'll make for $1 billion. And the $1 billion will be used to fund the entire project. The 410 will go towards paying my 7 team. My secretaries are $1 million rich salary, yearly salary. John Favreau, his rich $34 million bonus if I hire him, and James Filoni, his $50 million bonus. As well as all the other candidates' bonuses, the amount of money I want to pay them is going towards that. The other 3, you got to pay them the rich $2 million yearly salary. Whereas for $500K bonus and $300K bonus, I'll pay out of my pocket for all my 17. We used to pay the crewmen, Lord of the Rings crewmen for Zaynaz, and the actors, my stars. Whereas the royalties is not part of the budget. The royalties are, then you give the 17 members a piece of the royalties. Secretaries, I'll give them $5.5 million for my team. My secretaries, my other 5, I'll give them the flat deal. Whereas John Favreau and everyone, you can give them the royalty amount option, the percentage option. Whereas the other guys, I'll just give them the flat deal. The other 3, you give them $11 million of the profits. And your secretaries, you give them $5.5 million of the profits. That's a good deal for them, obviously. And that's a good deal for them, obviously. I don't know, you're going to raise the royalty amount. I could raise the secretary's royalty amount by a bit per movie. For Zaynaz, I can give them 5.5. For the organization, I can give them 5. I can give them 6. The other guys, I can give them 12 for the organization movie. You can raise their amount by $1 million for the other 5. And John Favreau and Influence, I'll raise their royalty amount too. John, I'll pay him $100 million, a flat $100 million of the profits for Zaynaz. For organization, I can pay him 103, 104 maybe. Larry Unique, I can pay him 1.107. Sometimes you pay him a bit more. The way you keep him happy. But his bonus, I'm not raising that. For your bonus, you get the same amount for the 5 movies, or the 4 movies if I do the Matrix trilogy. Whereas your royalty amount and your yearly salary, I'll pump it up by 100,000, and your royalty amount I can give you $1 million raise for the 5, and John Favreau and everyone can give him a bit more of a raise. Sarah. Yeah. Hence why I'm hiring George Juice. I need George Juice consulting with John Favreau and everyone and give them tips how to run the company. Because John Favreau and Dave Filoni, even though they have some experience, Dave Filoni doesn't really have experience running a company. He's a creative guy. But I want my 2 script writers to be creative people too. Like, they have business experience, but also creative experience. But I can easily hire like a guy like Peter Rice, you know what I'm saying, who works in Hollywood. Peter Rice is a business guy. He's not a creative guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not really a creative guy. Peter Rice is also a good candidate too. The guy who works for Disney. You can hire him, you can have him be the boss of your company too. Peter Rice is good for the company too. I heard about him on John Campion's show. Yeah, he's very talented too. You can hire Peter Rice and maybe James Gunn instead of John Favreau and Dave Filoni. We'll see what happens, obviously. Pay Peter Rice a nice salary. Send in your resumes, guys. You're gonna have to send in your resumes. I don't know who I'm gonna choose. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, so the 410 is going towards paying my crewmen and my cast. And I'm only hiring for Zayas, I want to hire the Lord of the Rings crewmen or the Hobbit crewmen to work on my movie. I'm not hiring any other crewmen in Hollywood. No, I only want those guys. They're the best for my movie because they did a fantasy movie. You pay them a nice $150,000 salary, obviously, and you pay the supervisors a nice $250,000, which is a good paycheck, obviously. Which is a good paycheck, obviously. Some Sarah, which is a good paycheck, obviously. Yeah, and the actors' royalties is not a part of the budget either. The actors' royalties is they get a piece of the profit, a small tiny piece of the profits. So Zanus is the only movie whereby all my like main stars, my 15, 16 main stars, they all get a piece of the profits. Zanus is a unique story, and I want these actors to destroy the role. And that's why I'm giving them all a piece of profits. Whereas for all my other movies after Zanus, only the A-list actors get the smaller ones and the bigger ones get a piece of the profits. The B-list actors and rising stars and them don't get shit. Zara. They don't get shit, obviously. They're not worth it. Whereas for Zanus, I know these B actors are not worth it, but I want them to work harder for me because I want to get the best movie possible. And that's why I'm going to give them a piece of profits. That way I keep them more happy and they destroy the role. Because if you give your stars a piece of profits, they're now invested in you and VJ's movie. They're all, yeah, Ivan's sharing his wealth with us. We're all invested in this together, yes. As they're going to work harder because they know they're going to make it more money for themselves. The rich base is motivation for them to work hard. And they know they're going to make a nice millions for the royalties. They're going to work really hard, the actors. If you thought John Boyega's acting in Stars was good, Ray! Remember that? Yeah, think of acting better than that for Zayn because I paid him more money. But work harder for me, John Boyega. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If you thought Digimon Su's acting in Blood Diamond was good, think of acting better than that because I paid Digimon Su. I signed like a $19 million deal, 18.5, $19 million deal. That's how much guys like Will Smith and Liam Neeson all make in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So work hard. He only Digimon Su probably makes $1.5 million, $2 million for his movies. Because he's an ace actor, but he's kind of he's not that big. He probably makes $2.5 million for his movies, Digimon Su. Nice paycheck, obviously, but it's not the kind of money I'm paying him for Zanus. So I'm saying, and the $580 million will go towards funding the entire project. So the hotel party, the 2-day hotel party, and the red carpet event, the red carpet huge parade event, right? That's going towards it. The 2,000 Year Fire, 300 gas guard, the flights, the hotel stays, the gas for the jet, paying your pilots, renting the helicopters, paying the pilots who are going to fly the helicopters while filming. Yeah, you need helicopter pilots while you're filming to take Peter and all the actors to all these different locations. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings they had helicopters. Yeah, you need if you're filming in the middle of nowhere, you need helicopters. I rent a good 6 to 10 helicopters to take us all around to all these places. Or from that way, it's easier for Peter and all them. There. The IMS cameras, I'm going to rent a good 10 film IMS cameras, the best cameras in Hollywood. I'm going to update them from focus and sound. Lighting equipment, sound equipment. You know what I'm saying? The equipment for the cameras, the camera moving stands, the gliding equipment, the drones for the high shots. Yeah, you gotta rent all that. Yes, we're all going towards the budget, man. The extras, the costumes, armor, and weapons, and machines for the mask, creating the mask. The CGI tech, I'm gonna put a good 400 plus to even $450 million towards CGI technology. Yeah, getting all the equipment for Wet Digital for the special effects team. That's all going towards it. Yeah, man. I can get the best stuff in Hollywood. People are like, yeah, Ivan, we can get the best of the best stuff in Hollywood. You look at something amazing for your movie, Ivan. Yeah, you look at an amazing movie. So I'm pouring like hundreds of millions towards special effects, man. Special effects is the most important for your sections because that's what that's like the foundation for your movie, man. That's what makes your movie that's what makes a movie a movie. You don't have special effects, your movie will be cheesy. Obviously, you need special effects. Obviously, yeah. Get the best stuff for Peter, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The buffet, the luxury buffet, yeah. Me and Peter are going to have to call the best farms in Switzerland. We buy all the best food for the buffet, and we rent the best vending machines. Whereas in Hollywood, they don't have vending machines for the actors. They have these, like, they have people, like, pour juice and all that stuff on cups because they're fucking cheap. Whereas me, I'm actually going to have, like, on. You know how Subway, you have those vending machines? Yeah, you have, like, a nice vending machine. You have an option of, like, Coke. You know what I'm saying? Coke, Fruitopia, 7 Up, Sprite, Orange Crush, Mountain Dew. You have nice options of drinks. Obviously, orange juice. You have water. You have your milkshake machine, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla. And you have your machine for the morning. You have the coffee machine. You have coffee. You have French vanilla. You have tea. That's enough. Coffee, French vanilla, and tea is enough for the crewman, obviously. Because I heard Peter likes tea. Yeah, Peter, you like tea? Yeah, I like tea. I'm not really a coffee guy. Okay, okay, Peter, let's get some tea that way. That way, you have some tea for yourself when you in the morning when you're filming. You can have your cup of tea for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard Peter likes tea, obviously. Yeah, it's all going towards it, obviously. The trailers. I'm gonna have to rent trailers, brand new trailers for the entire cast and crew to sleep. The actors and crewmen are gonna need a place to sleep while they film, obviously. And you're gonna have to rent trailers where the actors are going to sleep. I'm going to rent brand new trailers for the actors to sleep with a nice sink, everything. Portable bathrooms. I'm going to have to rent hundreds of portable bathrooms for the people. The people while they film are going to have to use the bathroom, obviously, and you're going to have to rent portable bathrooms. The chemicals for the waste and all that stuff. Toilet paper, the body wash, shampoo, portable showers. I have to rent. The crewman and actors are going to have to take a shower. So if you're in the middle of nowhere, rent portable showers. I showed you those pictures. Rent a good. There's 1,500 crewmen. You can rent a good like 250 portable showers. That's enough. 250 portable showers, 200 portable bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm also gonna rent portable laundry machines that run on gas. That way the crewmen and actors can wash their clothes. They can wash their costumes. They can wash their clothes. Because the last thing you want to do is have actors wearing like I don't know the same underwear for 3-4 days and they smell like shit and ball. After like a couple days, your underwear starts to stink. Obviously. You don't want these actors smelling like. There's nothing worse than filming in the middle of nowhere and everyone smells bad, man. No. Make sure you have a proper hygiene system. I'll rent portable laundry machines for the actors and crewmen to wash their clothes and to wash, especially their underwears and their costumes. They have to wash that. Their costumes, I might have to wash. You might have to hand wash. I don't know if you can wash costumes, but like the crewmen are gonna need to wash. Are gonna want to wash their clothes. That's why rent a good. Rent a good like 150, 180 like portable laundry machines for the 1,500 crewmen. That's enough. 150 portable laundry machines is enough. Dryer and washing machines for them to wash their clothes. And I'm gonna have my team buy body wash, nice Old Spice body wash, and nice shampoo for the crewmen to take a shower. The crewmen have to bring their own body scrubber. I'm not gonna provide the body scrubber for you, obviously, but like the shampoo and body wash is provided for all the actors and crewmen. So I'm going to tell the actors agents, look, tell my secretaries, look, tell the actors agents the actors don't have to bring any body wash or shampoo. I and Vija will have that covered for them. And I'm not going to get some cheap body wash. No, I'm going to get the best of the best body wash. Like nice Old Spice body wash where they all smell good. And nice shampoo for them to wash their hair. Nice coconut shampoo, Axe shampoo. I like Dark Temptation. Dark Temptation smells very good. I'll get a mixture of Axe body wash, Old Spice body wash. You know, so that way the crewmen and actors smell good. Obviously, right? The photography studio. For all my ad shoots, I'm gonna have to rent a photography studio in Vancouver for my ad shoots. My first ad shoot, I might do it in my condo, obviously. When I do the ad shoots with the actors the second year, I'll do one in my yacht in the summertime. I'll do a professional ad shoot in my yacht. And after we do the ad shoot, obviously, I'll feed the actors and I'll do a party with them in my yacht after the ad shoots. Obviously. Yeah. And then the people are going to have to interview the actors for the Sky Source News, obviously. So the magazine picture gets featured with me and all the stars, and they interview me and my wife and all the actors. A long interview. That way you give the fans out. That way you guys know a bit of the progress, what's going on. Oh my God, Ivan signed his stars, and you guys are going to be tuning into the Sky Source News, reading all the stuff. Yeah. Holy shit, this is sick. I can't wait for this movie. Yeah, look at an amazing website. I'm going to own that. Yeah. I'm going to have an amazing website. Yeah, renting out the photography studio. Renting out the photography studio. Obviously. Right? The photography studio equipment. The white, the background, the fans, the lighting. Yeah, you got to rent all the best stuff we can rent in Vancouver. I have to buy my photographers nice photography cameras to take pictures. The photography cameras, I'll buy that for the web designers, or I can for the photographers, or I can rent it. I can rent it for a good for rent it or buy it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, and the computer for the web designer and graphic designer, I'll buy a nice computer for them to work with. The web designer, I can have him have the web designer. I can buy him a laptop. The graphic designers, I'll have him work on a computer. For graphic design, you need to have an actual computer with a mouse. It's easier for them. Or you can get both of them a laptop. Get them a top high-end laptop to work with. I'll buy them the laptop for them to keep. Look, I'll tell the web design graphics, look, man, I'll buy you guys a nice like $2,000 to $3,000 laptop for yourself, and you're gonna use that. And it's yours. You own the laptop, and you'll be using that to edit the to edit the pictures on Photoshop and to code the website. So I'm gonna have to buy JavaScript program, HTML for them to code an amazing professional website, like with surround sound, like something amazing. And you tell the website will ask me, Ivan, like, what do you want to name your website? Okay, call it skysource.net. Skysource.net. I want a contact info section, trailer section, documentary section, the main page, red carpet section, Radraz walkthrough if I do the games. And then news, Skysource News. From there, you have a good 5-6 sections on the website. I want news on my website, that way the fans can read what's going on for the movie. Yeah, you interview Peter and all, and that way you have a professional website. And the magazine that pictures are featured on the website. Okay, I was just saying, he designs an amazing website. Code a better website than even Netflix. Yeah, I know where I'll do that. He codes a better website, even a nicer website, even Netflix. Yeah, a beautiful website. Top way. I want my website to look very professional, guys. Oh, I was just saying, yeah, and make sure you code it properly. That way the website does not crash. As you're looking at like the whole world tuning into my website, you have a lot of eyes on your website. That shit can crash, man. I remember when I went on a few websites before, the websites crash and all that stuff. Yeah, make sure you code it well, that way it doesn't crash. I'm also gonna tell Jeff Bezos when I sign that deal with Amazon, I'm like, Jeff, whenever my merch and like movie is available for purchase, tell your web designers to be prepared to code the website properly, man. As you're looking at the whole world buying it, like a billion people buying it, man. Oh, I have no worry, but yeah, make sure you tell your web designer to code it well. As there's nothing worse than the fans going, I don't know, they click on a link on my website, directs them to the Amazon website, obviously, and they try to purchase the movie and the website crashes. A lot of fans are gonna be angry and pissed off. You're gonna see all the French people in Elmer Sacla, oh God, this, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see people around the world like, what the fuck, man? You fucking kidding me, man? They're gonna be very pissed off. Man, I wanna buy this movie so bad. Yeah, that's why I don't want to hear that free money bullshit. You guys piss me off. Make sure you code it well, Sarah. The tables and chairs for the dining area, for where people are gonna eat their food. Pavilion tent. I'm gonna have the chefs cook food in a pavilion tent. It's cheaper. Instead of building a portable building, no, just have like a professional pavilion dome tent. That's over where the secretaries are working. The chefs are working in the kitchen. I'm also gonna have to rent kitchen equipment. So me and Peter will call a top-notch company. We're gonna rent all the best kitchen equipment for the chefs to cook the food. Yeah. Shipping everything to Switzerland. It's all part of the, but yeah, shipping all the stuff to Switzerland, that's a lot of work, yeah. Shipping all the cameras. The special effects stuff, I'll have that stuff shipped to Vancouver, and they're going to prepare everything in my special effects unit building, obviously. Whereas the cameras and the equipment for the cameras and all that stuff is going to be shipped to Switzerland. You got to ship it all to Switzerland. Hence why for the food, kitchen equipment, the trailers, portable bathrooms, portable showers, shampoo, and all that stuff, and beer, buy all that in Switzerland. That way it saves me money. I don't have to pay higher shipping costs. Because shipping costs is going to cost me a lot of money, man, to ship all that. And I'm going to have to ship all the cameras, everything fly it on a plane, ship it all to Switzerland. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I'm going to have to rent buildings for Weta Workshop, the cost designers to work. They need a building to work. Yeah, you're going to have to rent a facility for them to work. Yeah. But it's all pocket check and easy to afford, obviously. There. That's all going towards the what? The 985, the $1 billion budget. Hence why Peter will have that smile on his face. Because I gave him an unlimited budget, obviously. $1 billion, Ivan? Holy shit, Ivan. This is the most expensive movie ever made, Ivan. You're looking at an amazing movie, Ivan. You're looking at a world better than Pandora. looking at demons like 3 times scarier than my Orc High and Ring Rays. They're gonna make them look good, Ivan. They look like I'm saying you look at an amazing movie. Unheard of Actions, better than Helm's Deep, Ivan. Yeah. Think of a war better than what you got for Helm's Deep and Return of the King. Remember those wars? Yeah, think of a war. The Return of the King wars were rushed. I didn't like the wars that much, Return of the King. They were all rushed. The only one that I liked, the only one that was pretty good was the Gondor one with Gandalf and Pippin. That one was pretty good. Was the Rohan War, the charge, the speech was beautiful. Beautiful. Best speech in history, obviously. Best opening war scene in history, obviously. But once the war happened, it was very rushed. It was just horses riding over the orcs. And I don't mean to say this. There's something about Return of the King. When I watch it, it doesn't really feel like the end of the world. It feels like, because the orcs didn't feel as formidable in the Return of the King. You know what I'm saying? Like the Orc High and Two Towers felt more like formidable opponents than Return of the King. And Return of the King is the Battle of Middle Earth. And Two Towers is only the Battle of Helm's Deep. And I like the Helm's Deep War better than the Rohan War in Return of the King. I like it better than the Gondor War. I like it better than the Osgiliath War with Faramir. And the war in the end, I did not like. The diversion, it was rushed. The whole thing was rushed. Yeah, Ivan, the wars in my movies were rushed. Yeah, they're rushed. I'm like, Peter, I don't want rushed wars in Xehanort. I want to... Yeah, Ivan, how long? Okay, I don't know. The war in the beginning with Takis the First, have that be a good maybe 8 minutes long, 10-minute long, 8-minute long war. Some there. The battle scene with Tacitonians, all, make that a good 6, 7, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. The battle scene in the caverns, make that a good maybe 12, 15 minutes. And the war in the end, make it a good 20, 25-minute war. That way you have an amazing war. Don't make it too long, otherwise you got pacing issues. You don't want to make the war too long. It gets annoying. Make the war in the end a good 20 minute. Peter, I want the war slightly longer than Helm's Deep. Than what you got for okay, Ivan, what you're saying. That way Peter knows. For the war in the end. And for the war, I'm going to what? That's why I'm going to have my first unit director team and my second director team. I'm going to give them the script when I sign them. They have to study the script. I'm going to give them Peter Jackson notes. I'm going to study all his notes, obviously. I'm going to have them... Yeah, I want you guys preparing yourself to help Peter out with all the action sequences for the war in Xehanort. I'm going to hire Stutman to help choreograph the war. That way you get a good war. You can give me, Peter, and all them tips and with action sequences for the fight. Because the directors are not necessarily the best people for directing action. Stuntmen are the ones who know what's best for the action sequence. Because they're stuntmen, they're professional stuntmen, obviously. So have the stuntmen help Peter and have the first unit director team and second unit director team help out Peter and Guillermo del Toro with the big action sequences and the extras, the large crowds, the excess of sacrifice, all that. That way Peter has help. I know what I'm doing. That's why I was actually the best story we told in most bitching, man. Yeah, man. This is amazing. Shut my camera for a sec.